It depends on reporting from the Gun Violence Archive, which is a nonprofit that also does not do analysis. It simply compiles numbers from police departments around the country, from media reports, and it sits down and people with this organization then verify these various incidents of shooting deaths and shooting injuries, and then throws out these numbers. And then JAMA compiles them into this comprehensive study. It's really the first time it's been done in a nationwide way to look at the impact, at least the incidental impact of the pandemic on gun violence in the country.
I think it'd be interesting for them to figure out in the future and try to identify, what associated, what was associated with geographical differences, or what I'm trying to say is what caused New York, Illinois, Michigan, and Texas to have these higher numbers. Maybe that's
first was because, New York and Texas are two of the biggest populations in the whole country. 30 million living in Texas and, 17 in New York. So California and Florida on this list.
That was my first question. Where are we? We didn't get on the list. All right. ABC Jim Ryan, thanks for going through this, and thanks for breaking it down so I can understand. I appreciate it. Thanks, Bill. All right, we'll talk to you later. Other county health officials say more people are ending up in the hospital with COVID-19. Orange County Public Health Director Barbara Ferrer says she's hopeful this is not the sign of a surge.
We've got a few things that are happening at the same time where we've removed some of the social protection measures from being widely adopted in social settings.
There were 239 people in the hospital from COVID-19 yesterday. A group of 30 from the 219 Ferrer says the number is relatively low. He also says the number of daily deaths is relatively low. There has been an average of 7 deaths per day over the last week. Like Troy, if I need. Health officials say a child in Wisconsin is diagnosed with what could be acute hepatitis. The CDC is investigating more than 20 child cases of severe liver inflammation. Alabama doctor Helena Gutierrez says she has seen 9 cases ranging from severe hepatitis to liver failure.
After a few days to perhaps maybe a week or two, they started to develop jaundice or dysentery.
Gutierrez says if parents see their kids having any symptoms like jaundice, it should be a sign to take them to the doctor. Cases have been found in Alabama, North Carolina, Delaware, Illinois, Wisconsin, and New York. A woman in Italy has been given a cake by the U.S. Army for her 90th birthday. It is to replace the one American soldiers ate in 1945. The woman's mom had baked the cake for her daughter's birthday and left it on a windowsill to cool. But the U.S. troops were hungry, and they scooped it up. This is KFI and KOST, Los Angeles, from Southern California, Toyota Village Traffic Center. Let's go closers, like out to film it up. This morning, and it was back on the northbound side of the 101 of Van Nuys Boulevard. Our northbound lanes are shut down now. Please on the scene and let your speed sign on the right shoulder. Would not recommend it, though. Trying to head for Burbank Boulevard to the north of the 101 or south of the 101 if you use Gunstead Boulevard right now, 101 northbound. Passing tight for you to come away from Coldwater Canyon. That update on this time, anything else from you, the time to fixing your cell phone. Keyword is certified traffic. Problems for you in the orange area. City of Orange Cross 5 at 57 and 22, where they come together. On the 5 southbound, it's the crash of the 2 westbound and 5 south connected to the 22 east block. It's a fatality crash investigation that's ongoing there. So definitely seeing a rush go for your driving. In fact, updating the map so you're driving the 5 southbound. You're going to see delayed out of Anaheim from as far back as Capella. Ongoing problems for you in the high desert on the southbound side of the 15 in Hesperia. Got a major wreck on the 15 southbound after the 395 merge right around Joshua Street. It looks like that's packed and tight for you to come away from Bear Valley Road. And also got problems for you in Coachella on the eastbound side of the 10. All eastbound lanes of the 10 at Dillon are shut down due to a wreck involving a big rig. That'll be a mess for your drive coming away from the 86 split. KFI in the Sky helps get you there faster. I'm Nick Poliokini.
Every 3 seconds there is a new victim of identity theft. A criminal could be applying for loans in your name, selling your personal information on the dark web. Now, protecting your identity can be very easy thanks to LifeLock by Norton. No one company can prevent all identity theft or monitor every transaction of every business, but LifeLock is simple and easy to protect yourself, and you'll save up to 25% off your first year when you go to LifeLock.com or call 1-800-LifeLock. Just use the promo code Hannity. If you think your dish
dishwasher is only good for cleaning, or that your washer or dryer is just for laundry, think again. Those appliances can also reduce your impact on climate change if you make sure not to run them between peak hours of 4 to 9 p.m. Because outside those times, there's more renewable energy for them to use. SCE Time of Use Rates, an easy way to make a change for the better. Visit sce.com/TOU rate for more information.
This is Jacob Emrani. If you've been in an accident, call 844-24-JACOB.
Southern California weather from KFI. We're expecting sun today, highs in the upper 60s. At the beaches to mid-70s, lower 80s for Metro LA, the valleys in Orange County. Low to mid-80s in the IE, a few degrees warmer for Saturday, then cooling out slightly on Sunday. We lead local from the KFI 24-hour newsroom. I'm Chris Little. This has been your wake-up call. Handle on the News is now.
Handle on the News. Handle on the News. And now, here's Bill Handel.
Good morning, everybody. Bill Handel here. And yes, it's a Friday morning, and yes, last day of April. And April has 30 days. And you know how I know that? Because I just asked Siri. Because I still don't know. Here I am at my age, and I don't know which months have 30 and 31. I know April, May, November, January, and March.
Now, here's an easier way. Count your knuckles. Start with your...
Chris, I love you, and you're right. But this has been tried with Bill umpteen times. He is not interested in learning this.
That's correct.
He prefers to be able to talk about how he doesn't know.
I guess that's true. But also I have my prison tattoos on my knuckles, which make it very difficult. Yes.
L-O-V-E. That's really intimidating.
All right. Morning, everybody. Well, it's not quite L-O-V-E, but then never mind. I could have gone very far with that one. All right. Good morning. Hello there, Wayne.
Good morning to you.
Yes. Chris in for Jennifer today, and Jennifer comes back on Monday.
Yes. Good morning, Bill.
And you're thrilled about not having to wake up at the crack of the middle of the night now, right?
Yes.
Okay. Sherry, you
now that I'm used to it.
Yeah, you've had morning drive before, haven't you?
Yes.
And
not here, but yeah.
No, in general. I mean, people do morning drive. They try to get out of it as quickly as possible.
Yes. But the thing about morning drive is there is no drive in your morning as you're coming in.
That is a good point. All right, Alex, good morning.
Morning.
There you are. And Tyler.
Good morning, Bill.
Okay. Everybody's in a reasonably good mood. And we've got, of course, some Ukraine stuff going on, the sheriff stuff, Foodie Friday later on, and Steve Gregory with the Mid-City Dog Walker case. And arrest. Okay. So that's basically the lineup for today's show, and I'm done. There you go.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Have you been, just a quick one before we start handling the news, I'm a big fan of national news. I watch BBC and I watch CNN, but I also watch NBC. That's my default to news. Although lately I've been also watching David Muir on ABC because he does a lot of American Sign Language as he
also speaks in the false present tense.
Yeah. So anyway, have you noticed now they all do headlines what they're going to talk about? They list all the stories they're going to do. Which is what I just did.
Yeah. People who don't want to know can, go do something else.
It's like 60 minutes. They start with, here's what we're going to do, little snippets, and then they go into 9 minutes of commercials almost immediately. Okay, guys, and they still do fine, I don't know, 50 years later. All right, guys, let's do it. It's Handle on the News with Wayne and Chris Little in for Jennifer today, and me, Lee Story. There ain't no way to hide. We've been following this story. The sheriff, LA County Sheriff Alex Villanueva, is facing yet a new claim of the cover-up of that excessive force incident And this one is from a former top advisor, and this is just sort of, these people are lining up, and they're getting more and more people that are saying, yeah, he covered it up, yeah, I heard it, yep. And of course the videotape of the beating is out there, released, and as this investigation goes forward, Villanueva is saying all of this is simply a political hack job. It's a witch hunt. Because now, in the world of politics, he's not particularly alone. There's no such thing as, I'm going to look at it, it's an investigation, and I can't comment until the investigation is over. Immediately, this is a witch hunt, this is political, this is to get me out of office, and that's what it's all about. There's never the truth to any underlying accusation.
Well, he could say, I'm looking into it, and then just leave it at that, but he keeps fanning the flames by fighting back.
Yeah, and either you're going to believe, half a dozen people, or they're all part of a political witch hunt to get rid of him.
Well, those political witch hunts have happened. I'm not saying it's happening here, but they have happened.
They have.
This is a weird case, though, because the newest complainant is saying, I was in the room with him and 2 other people, and we watched that video. But the 2 other people are saying, oh, no, that didn't happen.
Who are currently allies of Villanueva.
So we do have a delicious case where somebody is lying.
Yeah. But I'm one of those people where there's smoke.
And delicious is a great adjective to describe that. It is a delicious case.
Yes, it is.
Okay, in Ukraine, authorities there have filed charges against 10 Russian soldiers accused of taking civilian hostages and mistreating them in Kiev. And this is the first time these types of charges have been brought. And these guys were 10 non-commissioned officers, they call them NCOs, enlisted guys, and privates from one of Russia's guards.
Yeah, but these are Ukrainian officials who have filed this. So immediately the accusation, of course, is it's a political witch hunt. None of this is true. Now, when the criminal court, the International Criminal Court, investigates this, or whatever investigative body comes out with a report, because there is no question these atrocities happen. They're finding more and more information. The U.S. has credible evidence, for example, that surrendering soldiers in eastern Ukraine were tied up, hands behind their back, and shot execution style. And I don't think the U.S. makes this stuff up, but they haven't told us what the credible evidence is. But I think we're going to find, based on what all of this is going on, we are going to find war crime after war crime, which you're not going to find as genocide. And I wish they wouldn't use that word. Certainly war crimes and depraved actions and inhumanity, all of that flies. But war crimes, what Russia is not doing is systematically trying to wipe out the population of Ukraine. That is genocide.
The LA Unified School District is going to basically do what the state is trying to do and delay their vaccine mandate for eligible students until at least July 1 of next year. That is a long way.
That is a long time. And why are they waiting? I guess they're trying to get long-term studies of transmissibility of COVID among students going to school, and it's going to take that long to figure it out.
Part of it is it's an interesting opportunity to brag because they have a mandate for the employees, and they say that the vaccination rate for the students age 12 and up that are eligible to be vaccinated is almost 90%. And that transmission rates have been low. So he's kind of saying, hey, we're going to go with the science. We don't have a COVID problem in our schools, and therefore we're not going to go it alone and rush a mandate.
But under mandate, no vaccine, no school. Much like businesses, you don't get vaccinated, you're out the door, which has a huge percentage of vaccination rates. Well above the average, because a lot of people just like their jobs. God forbid. We'll take a break, and we will come back with plenty more handle on the news. Let's check in with Chris Little live from the KFI 24-hour newsroom.
All right, Bill, tens of thousands of troops from NATO and other North Atlantic nations are going to take part in a series of military exercises across Europe in the coming weeks as Western countries try to deter Russia's aggression. LA County Public Health says there has been a small but steady increase over the past week in the number of COVID-positive people in the country, in the county hospitals. And LA County Villanueva, as we mentioned a moment ago, is facing a new claim of cover-up of excessive force from the former assistant sheriff. We'll take a look at your drive on the 101 next.
Life is kind of stressful, and that translates into a good night's sleep. How does that translate? Well, a good night's sleep means a good day the next day. Bad night's sleep, exactly the opposite. So let me suggest looking at the Sleep Number 360 Smart Bed, which I've been sleeping on, I was just told, almost 20 years now. I thought it was 14, but it's almost 20. It does make a difference. You can customize, adjust each side of the bed to your ideal firmness, comfort, support. That firmness is your Sleep Number. Mine is 100. I like particularly a firm mattress. So, weekend special going on through May 9th. Save $500 on the Sleep Number 360 C4 Smart Bed. The Queen is now only $12.99, plus free premium delivery when you add a base. This ends May 2nd, that sale. Only at sleepnumber.com or Sleep Number stores. 30 locations and stores in Southern California, including Long Beach, Moreno Valley, Brea, and the South Bay. Visit sleepnumber.com.
Southern California weather from KFI, expecting sun today. Highs in the upper 60s at the beaches, 70s and 80s inland. This report brought to you by Whole Foods. From the Southern California Toyota Dealers Traffic Center, let's go places like out to the 101.
Sorry about that, guys. They forgot to hit that button. It looks like it's problems that do continue for the drive on the northbound side of the 101. As you're making it through the Sherman Oaks area at Van Nuys Boulevard, it's the crash that has all northbound lanes shut down. Been that way all morning long, started around 3:30 this morning. You are being able to squeeze by on the right lane, or rather the right shoulder. CHP is letting you through, but it's packed in tight for your leading Coldwater Canyon. So plan for Burbank Boulevard to the north of the 101. That'll definitely save you some time from the 170 toward the 405, or Ventura Boulevard to the south of the 101. KFI in the sky helps get you there faster. I'm Nick Paulianatini.
Save on your avocado toast and guacamole staples at Whole Foods Market. Get 2 large avocados for $4 due May 3rd, plus an extra 10% off for fry members while supplies last. Learn more on the Whole Foods Market app.
Sponsored by In-N-Out Burger. At In-N-Out, our hamburgers are made with the highest quality ingredients, made fresh and by hand, made with a smile, and made to order just for you.
My biggest shock is when someone gets into an accident and they don't call a lawyer. Or worse, they call the wrong lawyer. If you've been injured in any way, call Owen Patterson and Owen, 888-OPO-WIN, OPOlaw.com.
If your teeth are falling out, you may need multiple implants. You call Cunning Dental. They're changing the way people deal with missing teeth. They create the teeth in their special on-site labs. Cunning Dental has new permanent teeth that are completely realistic with the natural feel and bite of your original teeth. Some other dental products, they're heavy, they're clanky, they don't feel natural. The actual procedure is done in just one day, and you get a new set of stunning permanent teeth. Cunning Dental has been rebuilding smiles for over 53 years, veteran-owned business, and they're offering the biggest discount ever. $2,000 off. $2,000 off on your new permanent teeth in a day procedure. Offer expires April 30th. Restrictions apply. Call now and get a free exam, X-rays, and CT scan. Call Cunning Dental now. It'll save your life. 888-640-SMILE. 888-640-SMILE. Cunning Dental, making smiles great since 1968. Call 888-640-SMILE.
Cunning Dental, simply the best. Cunning Dental, simply the best.
Los Angeles. Don't miss the excitement of LA Kings playoff hockey at Crypto.com Arena. Tickets for the 2022 Stanley Cup playoffs are on sale now. Visit lakings.com/playoffs to secure your seats today.
70% of employers say recent graduates don't have the skills they need for today's job. That's why Intuit is helping students go from classrooms to careers. Their job readiness program helps students build financial literacy and entrepreneurial skills for the real world. Nationwide, they've helped prepare over 500,000 students for jobs. Learn how Intuit is helping LA students at intuit.com/job readiness.
Beverly Hills is always watching you with thousands of cameras, and the city isn't done. That's the headline.
Did an whole like this ever get upset when all the damn red light cameras are in there?
I never saw any complaint stories. Maybe else got no time about the damn red light cameras.
No.
Never saw one.
John and Ken.
Bet you'll find 12 editorials praising the new red light camera system.
Sure, we need more of them.
Yeah.
Right.
Weekdays at 2 on KFI. KFI AM 640 Bill Handle here on a Friday morning, April 29th, as we end April. And let's continue with Handle on the news. Wayne Resnick, Chris Little in for Jennifer today. Jen comes back on Monday, and me.
All right, Bill, the LAUSD is going to have to develop plans for assessing the services that were lost by students with disabilities during the pandemic, and they got to put those plans into place to ensure they were provided. And because of a deal they've come up with the Department of Education, the Office of Civil Rights, and announced that agreement because it says the district failed to provide adequate educational services to kids during the pandemic, which happened to a lot of kids.
Yeah, I'm a little confused because LAUSD, I believe, is at the forefront of dealing with kids with disabilities. I mean, they've been very aggressive about it over the last few years. At least we've been reporting on it. And what additional problems that kids with disabilities have that kids without disabilities somehow didn't have during the pandemic? The homeschooling, the internet issue, the teachers providing one-on-one. Were disabled kids given less of that?
Well, they did say that when the schools were forced to get into remote learning, that the district limited services provided to students and really just didn't get it done.
Yeah, I just am wondering what it was.
Well, it's not that the learners with disabilities got less, it's that they needed more.
I understand, but what more? And I get that. And so you're at home,
one-on-one
internet, and so I don't know why the school district would say fewer or de facto teach kids with disability, fewer teachers, for example, the one-on-one or special tutoring. It's interesting to me. I'm not saying it didn't happen. I just find it interesting that LAUSD is accused of doing that. And I guess legitimately because I think it was the federal government, the civil rights law entities are saying you can't do that. You have to change it around. I mean, I rip into LAUSD constantly. There's just a new excuse to rip into them for one more.
They have trouble educating
everybody
who presents no particular challenges on their best day.
That is correct. That is correct. And I am a product of LAUSD, and I at one point used to have a decent grammar, and at one point I could put together sentences coming out of school. My wife.
That's a plus.
Yeah, it is. See what I mean? My wife went to UCLA out of LAUSD. I couldn't get into junior college, but I ended up graduating at the finest university in the United States.
Which one was that?
Cal State Northridge. How about you?
Me?
Yeah.
Indiana University.
Is that a real school?
I went to IUPUI, Indiana University, Purdue University at Indianapolis.
Purdue is, pretty good, I guess.
No, I didn't really get anything
good
out of it.
basketball team. Oh, let's just move on.
Okay, California Attorney General Rob Bonta is a busy man. He has launched an investigation into oil and gas companies, this time for what he says is their role in the plastics pollution problem that we're having. We talked about this yesterday a little bit. There's plastic everywhere, including in our bodies. He says the oil and gas companies lied. They lied about how effective recycling would be for these plastics, and therefore there's plastics everywhere because they said all you got to do is recycled. We don't have to scale back the amount of plastics we use. Just recycle everything, and that was a big...
Is it their job, though, to do the recycling as here is the way we manufacture, this can be recycled, and the problem is that there aren't enough recycling plants. Do they have to pay for them?
And also, because you're on the right track, people don't recycle when they could.
Yeah.
So, right, did they lie? It's a weird thing. Did they lie about how effective recycling would be to help the problem, or were they